Hey guys, Weeby News here. So today we're going to be picking up with the second trial, and I think I'm going to make it kind of like a tradition and for me to go ahead and I guess say who I think the culprit is and all the evidence after I've edited, because I feel like I have a much better idea after I edit kind of like where my thoughts are at regarding everything. So let me go ahead and look over some of this stuff. Okay, so I definitely think it took place during nighttime because Himiko's show starts right at 8 a.m. and nighttime lasts from 10 p.m. to 8 a.m. And I wrote down everybody's alibis, or all the people that didn't have alibis during like specific times. So like Kaido, Maki, Aruma, and I'm trying to think if anybody else. I think it was just those three. Anyways, I sort of think that the murder more than likely took place from 10 to 11 p.m. And the reason I think that is because there was stuff in the pool and you can't get stuff out of the pool at nighttime. And there's no other reason as to why they would have left it there unless there was no possible way for them to get it out in time for the show. And like I said, the show starts right after the morning announcements. So they would have had to have gone really quickly to have gotten it. And then if they would have gotten it, they would have been wet and it would have been obvious. So I think it definitely took place at like 10 p.m. or around that time at least. And even though you can't go into the gym at night, I think they could have gone up to the window and basically placed Hoshi's body inside the tank through the window. How they got up to the window, not 100% sure. I'm guessing it has something to do maybe with the cable or like the rope or something along those lines. I feel like Aruma and Kurumi are the most suspicious because I feel like it needs to be somebody that was attending her show, because I feel like it would be pointless to do this and make him appear at the show if you weren't trying to make yourself seem less suspicious by being there, if that makes sense. Like, I don't think, I mean, I trust Kaido with my life, so I don't think he did it. And then like with Maki and I guess Kokichi, was he the only other person that wasn't there? I wouldn't think that they would have done it. Like the people that wouldn't have been there would have done it, because then it's like making him appear there and you not being there, I feel like would make yourself seem, you know, more suspicious to everyone initially, unless you're, you know, overthinking it like I am. So I feel like it needs to be somebody who is at the show, because essentially they were trying to make it appear as if he drowned when we first discovered the body and not last night whenever they killed him. And if you're not at the show, I feel like it kind of defeats the purpose of like going to all the trouble of doing that. Because I feel like if you're at the show, you can essentially be like, well, I had an alibi when he died, or like right before he died, or yada, yada, yada. So that's kind of what makes the most sense to me. So I feel like it would need to be Kurumi or Aruma. But I'm more suspicious of Kurumi because of my own stupid theories about how like the ultimate research labs are being opened up. I feel like they're opened up and then they really affect the class trials and the murders. Like Monokuma's manipulating her actions, and she is the only one, like only her lab hasn't played a part in this so far. Unless she like helps us in the trial because of her lab, I feel like it could imply that she's the murderer if my theory is correct about how like the ultimate research labs are opening up, I guess, at the most convenient of times, essentially for us to, I don't know, murder each other, like so that they can kind of manipulate our actions and like certain people can die at certain times. So I partially don't trust her because of that. And I know it's kind of like my own stupid reasoning, so I'm not like 100% set on it. There are a couple of things I'm still pretty confused on. I feel like how they got to the gym is all pretty confusing, and I don't know. I'm sure I'll kind of figure out, I guess, as I go along. I'm gonna try my best not to botch this. I feel like I did pretty bad in the first trial. I feel like I was sort of in denial with who the culprit was for like the whole trial, honestly. Like every time suspicion would come onto Kaede, I would just be like, Saihara did it. So I'm gonna try not to do that. I'm just gonna look at the facts. But like I said, I guess I'm the most suspicious of Aruma and Kurumi, but slightly more suspicious of Kurumi because of my own stupid theories that I've created. But I'm not gonna do brainwashing 2.0. I'm gonna be open-minded. Okay, let's talk to Kaido.
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, you can do it. I believe in you. Now let's go to the Shrine of Judgment. Yeah. Thanks, babe. Let's go. Everyone's here.
Everyone!
Is everyone ready? Not like we have choice, right? You are quick to understand. It's as though Monokuma has you trained. We got nothing to worry about, right, assholes? We'll figure out who the culprit is, won't we?
Don't worry.
Of course, don't need to worry. The top suspect is super obvious to me. Just gonna blame Himiko.
Hey.
Right, Himiko. I feel so bad for Himiko. She was so cute to try to put the show on for everyone. How dare you bully Himiko, you degenerate. You want me to do a keto chop? Do you want me to keto chop your head off, huh?
Wait.
That's not even a keto anymore, is it?
Either way.
This matter will be discussed in due time. You should save your arguments until then.
That's right.
Yeah, let's put an end to this at the class trial.
You're right.
Yeah, you're right. Okay. Talk to everybody.
All right.
This case will be so easy, especially with how obvious the top suspect is. Right, Himiko? I hear males pick on girls they like to get their attention, which means Kokichi must like Himiko.
Oh?
How'd you know? Actually, why don't we focus on the class trial and save that conversation for later? Nah, this is turning out to be not so boring after all. Oh, what the fuck? I got a thing for you, Himiko. Poor Himiko.
Really?
This whole thing is shaking like a big old vibrator. Himiko's scared, poor little thing. Yeah. This vibration is perfect. Quit looking at Himiko like some kind of degenerate male. Well, sorry, but I don't know anything. If you think a child caregiver can help solve a murder case, then we're all in trouble. Thanks for nothing.
Certainly.
Himiko's so suspicious, she's gotta be a red herring, right? But I don't even know where to start unraveling the truth. I should have played more point-and-click adventure games, like this one. Gonta not want to suspect friends. Aw, Gonta, you're so cute.
Say.
This murder was also triggered by Monokuma's motive, was it not? Which means there is a reason the culprit was desperate to live, yes? And Ryoma, who became the victim, had no reason to live, correct? What are you implying?
If so...
To kill because you have a reason to live. To die because you have no reason to live. Which, I wonder, is correct.
Jeez.
You're thinking too hard about it. Living things just gotta live. Anyways, no matter what happens to us, we gotta live.
Right?
Yeah, you don't really need a reason to live. That's just the icing on the cake. A reason to live.
Do you agree?
This matter will be discussed in due time. We should save our arguments until then.
No.
Himiko is not the culprit. No way, no how. I know Himiko better than anyone. I know all her secrets. I know her gender, her hair color, even her height. These are all normal things. Yeah, none of those are secrets. I did not calculate that we would gather here under these circumstances again. What would Kaede say if she saw us right now? Aww, she'd be sad.
Listen up.
Shuichi, before we head over there, let me give you some advice. Hero to sidekick. If you want to give up, wait until after you've done everything you possibly can.
Of course.
Wait, no, that's still no good. Okay, I won't forgive you if you give up. You got it?
Okay.
Yeah, got it, Kaido. Aww. He's right, I can't give up. I made a promise to Kaede. Aw, Kaido. You are the best boy. You and Saihara both. Rumble, rumble. Swole Monokuma, yet again. The door appeared before us with pomp, as if sending heroes off to war. After a pause, we all stepped towards the door. We were silent. All I could hear was our unsteady breathing. Just as we passed through the door, It started up again. Normally, I wouldn't mind the shaking, but I'm feeling especially sensitive to it now. Each of us felt that trembling through our entire bodies as we sank further still. Without sure footing, I'm positive I would have fallen as well. My breathing was becoming more ragged. My heart pounded harder and harder. Just when I thought I would pass out from the nerves. The elevator came to a stop. But this wasn't the end, no. It was only just beginning.
Welcome, you've hopelessly arrived once again. Do you want to come here again because of how wonderful it is? Isn't it wonderful? I put so much effort into building this place. It should be a monument.
Actually, we're the ones who used the Aksys to build this courtroom. But Father took all the credit.
Wonderful.
But I am happy to be used as a slave by Father.
What are you saying?
You idiots are really committed to this henchman bit.
They're so
You guys are just so cute that I can't help working you to the bone.
You put a lot of elaborate detail into this courtroom, almost like it's for show.
Oh.
For show, huh? That's an interesting way to put it.
Is this just for show? Are you showing this to people outside and...
Those people aren't with us, so you don't need to worry about them.
What the fuck?
Get it? They're not us, as in, they're no longer with us. You know what I mean?
Hey,
In other words, you 13s are the only ones left in the world. Now, show me just how you intend to bargain with your lives. What the heck?
What is that supposed to mean?
We're already showing the plot twist. You guys are the last survivors on Earth.
God.
And you're being broadcasted worldwide, just like the first one.
Okay, then the class trial began. Aw, Hoshi. Ryoma Hoshi, the ultimate tennis pro. After falling from his former glory, he told us he had no reason to live. But even so, he said he wanted to fight beside us, to get out of here with us. For that, he was trying to find a reason to live. He might have been a little stern, but he wasn't a cold man at all. And the person who killed him was one of us, is here right now. I want to believe that's a lie. I don't want to believe it at all. But if this is where I find the truth, I won't avert my eyes anymore. This is the wish you entrusted to me. Aw, Kaede. I will find the truth to get out of here with everyone alive. I'm going to survive. I can't die here in order to keep my promise to her. Aw, it's still so sad seeing her red. I will fight. I will fight for my waifu and my life in this trial of truth and lies. Of truth and Oma. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I'm getting the V point thing because I really want the I really want the sexy free time events. So hopefully I can get some mana coins. I really do need to get more mana coins in general though, just to start getting more presents for the best boy. V handbook. Okay, I feel like I've looked over all this as much as I can. At least with all the time that I have right now. Okay. I guess some of this stuff I'll just have to figure out as I go through the trial. I feel like I figured at least like the time frame he was killed, so I guess there's that at least. I'm just so nervous. I don't want to botch this again. Okay. Yeah.
Now then, let's begin with the basic explanation of the class trial. During the trial, you'll present your arguments for who the culprit is, and vote for who done it. Vote correctly, and only the blackened will be punished. But if you pick the wrong person, I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and that person will graduate from this academy. Also, refusing to vote will result in your death, so you better vote for someone. Now, let's get this crazy awesome to the max trial underway!
I think we all know who the most suspicious one is. It's...
Let's combine our power and work together, everyone.
The person who's most suspicious is...
Now lend me your energy, everyone, so we can catch the culprit.
Protect your waifu, Tenko.
Because the murder happened during the magic show, the culprit can only be...
Hey-ya! I'm in top form today.
Tenko, why are you interrupting me? We can't have a good trial if you talk over me.
Huh? I'm not interrupting you. Whatever you have to say is probably worthless anyway, because all males want to talk about is S.E.
Himiko seems suspicious.
Aw, poor Himiko.
Hey! Angie, how can you accuse Himiko? Aren't you her friend?
I'm just telling you what Atua is telling me. He is using his divine knowledge to show us the way to survive. You should thank him, lest he pour his holy wrath upon you all.
Screw Atua! That guy's got nothing on me.
Same, Tenko. Same.
I'll protect Himiko!
But it does point to Himiko being the most suspicious.
Ryoma died during Himiko's magic show.
His body appearing in the water tank leads one to think the escape trick played a part. It's only natural we suspect Himiko. She was the one performing the trick.
No, that's wrong. The underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
It's not the part you need to deny. You gotta tell us you're not the culprit.
Magic, huh? That's so cool. What a mysterious miracle. Now, did you kill Ryoma, Himiko? Atua will hear your confession.
God, Anji is so creepy.
Stop it! There's no way any of that is true!
It's true, though. Himiko used the underwater escape trick to kill Ryoma. But I still don't have a clue how Himiko did the trick.
There's no trick. That really was magic.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Oh, stop it. If you don't reveal your trick now, then we'll vote you as the culprit.
Stop picking on Himiko! A cute tiny flower like her couldn't kill anyone.
I get that you want to defend her, but that might be a bit much.
As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. Yeah, exactly. I think the culprit did set it up there. That's why I really do think it has to be somebody who is watching the show. Poor Himiko. I feel so bad for her. I was thinking too, like Kaido was saying that revealing the trick takes away from like the happiness of others. And I think that's why Himiko is so hell-bent on not revealing, you know, I guess essentially that it is a trick and it's not really magic. Because she was saying she wanted to, I don't know, she wanted to like make everybody else happy and make them smile in such a dark time. And I don't know, it was just so cute. And she was like, you can join my show by paying with your smiles. So I think that's why she's so dead set on it not being a trick and it actually being magic. So it's kind of sweet of her in a way. At first I was just like, oh man, she's kind of ditzy. But I think it's just that she wants to make people happy, which is like, aw, Himiko. If that's true, it's really sweet. As I expected, the others suspect Himiko. But I have my doubts. I can't let this case get derailed by misunderstandings. I'm the ultimate detective, so it's up to me. Okay.
Atua has blessed me with an epiphany. The culprit used the underwater escape trick to pull off a sneaky switcheroo with Ryoma.
After that, the time ran out. The tank above Ryoma opened and piranhas came pouring out.
Ah, and he was eaten alive!
Eaten to bone by piranhas. Savage way to go.
No, that's wrong.
That's my line.
Underwater escape was no trick, it's magic.
We heard you the first time, Titless. No one cares.
Titless. Ryoma's body was eaten by the piranhas that fell into that tank. That is a fact, but that doesn't mean it was the cause of death. It's true.
Atua has
Ah, and he was eaten alive!
Hey, I got a V! Yes! I need those sexy free time events with Kaede. For science.
No, Ryoma's death was not caused by the piranhas. The Monokuma file indicates the cause of death is drowning.
So it wasn't the piranhas then. He was drowned.
Ooh, I see. I haven't checked the Monokuma file yet, so that's news to me.
You lying little brat! Telling lies is what turns you into a degenerate male.
So what? Ryoma drowned, Himiko changed places with him, and then the piranhas ate him, right?
No, Himiko only had 60 seconds to escape from the tank. Even if they'd changed places at the start of the show, that's insufficient time to drown someone.
If that is the case, then when did he drown?
When did Ryoma drown? It was obviously... No.
That's it!
Yeah, I'm probably at nighttime last night.
Ryoma was already drowned before the show started.
Agreed.
Before being eaten by the piranhas, he made no attempt to escape the water. To be precise, he made no movements whatsoever. Yes, by that point, he had already joined the ranks of the dead.
Could that mean his body was hidden until the culprit made it appear in the tank?
Yes.
Hidden? Where?
The culprit would have had to hide the body near the tank, and then show it during the act.
Easier said than done.
Was there a place on stage where the culprit could have hid the body? Oh wait, Himiko should know since she performed the underwater escape trick.
Himiko, why won't you just explain it to us?
'Cause it's
Aw,
magic.
Himiko.
You know, maybe it really was magic.
Shut up.
Himiko is committed to her act, but those who deal in dreams are oft liars.
Why is everyone still picking on Himiko? You're all worse than a drunk dad's ramblings.
Ooh, that sounds ominous.
We should let him vent. After all, it's tough being the man of the house.
I wonder if it could relate to her past. I really just want to know why Tenko hates men so much. I was originally thinking it was her master, but maybe, I don't know, maybe it could be something with her dad. I don't know. I just need to do her free time events.
And we gotta figure out how the trick works to find where the body was hidden.
But Himiko does not wish to tell us how she performed her act.
Then let's work together to reveal the secret behind Himiko's trick!
So, not real magic?
No, it was real magic. Magic.
What the heck? Oh, dang it.
No! It's Himiko's curse! Her curses are really powerful!
Aren't incantations usually more, complicated than that?
Anyways, first we need to determine how Himiko performed the trick. If we can't figure that out, this case is going nowhere. Non-stop debate. Okay. On his account. Water tank trick,
Himiko
probably.
escaped the water tank?
Maybe she just climbed out and no one noticed.
Nah, she definitely would have been caught.
Perhaps the mechanism was set up on the stage.
The curtain covering the tank was certainly suspicious.
What about that square pane of glass we found in the tank?
Maybe the tank had a secret hatch.
I agree with that. Did I get the V?
I agree.
Damn it. I don't think I did.
Maki is correct. There was an escape hatch on that tank.
I see. So it did have one.
That's right. I discovered a similar tank in Himiko's lab. There was a panel on the side that could open. That was her escape.
Mind over strength!
Tenko.
No! Your logic is all wrong, Shuichi.
What do you mean?
And you don't even know why you're wrong either. Typical degenerate male. I'll smash in your face with my fists of hot burning steel!
I'm not saying she did it, Tenko. Dang it, I hate these things. I'm so bad at these. Okay.
The side of the tank being open doesn't have anything to do with Himiko's escape. She didn't use an escape hatch. I know she didn't do that. And now, I'm gonna punch you!
Advance.
Wait a second. Before you punch me, what makes you so sure she didn't?
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank, the water would have gushed out with her. There would have been water everywhere.
There was. Balls.
That wouldn't be magical at all. The whole trick would be ruined. With that out of the way, I'm gonna punch you!
Balls. She said she opened the tank, the water would come rushing out. Exactly why there was a second step to this trick. Figured out why the hatch was in that exact spot. I know the answer.
Because if she escaped from a hatch in the tank... Because if she escaped from a hatch in the water would have gushed out with her! There would have been water everywhere!
I'll cut through your
There we go.
words.
Man, I just feel like I can't pay attention when I'm trying to cut stuff.
There was a reason the room wasn't flooded with water. The staircase that was attached to the water tank. Try to remember how the staircase was positioned. It was aligned perfectly with the tank's escape hatch, meaning the water tank was connected to the inside of the staircase.
Inside staircase? His body was in stairs?
Knowing that, it's clear how Himiko made her escape from underwater. There was a curtain covering the tank during the performance, allowing Himiko to enter the staircase from the hatch undetected. Any water that spilled out would have simply funneled into the staircase.
Himiko's gonna be so sad after we revealed her trick.
So how do you get out from the staircase?
The staircase also has an escape hatch, one facing away from us.
Okay.
It's placed so that the water would not drain from the staircase.
In which case, a person could exit and leave water inside the staircase.
However, that person would be soaked, meaning that some trace should be left.
That would explain why there was a puddle around the stairs.
So when Himiko came out from the stairs, her wet clothes dripped water all over.
How'd you dry your hair so fast?
Ha ha, bitch! Caught you soaking wet and red-handed!
Aww.
Judging from Himiko's reaction, you hit it right on the bullseye.
But Himiko's clothes should have been wet when she left the water tank.
True. I was wondering how she dried so quickly.
Behold the magnificent underwater escape.
Her clothes were definitely not wet.
Of course. That's because my underwater escape wasn't a trick. It was magic.
I mean, obviously she could have just changed clothes, but I'm more like wondering how like her hair stayed dry. Or like how she got her hair to dry so quickly. No, magic had nothing to do with it. Why were her clothes weren't wet?
That's it! It's because she changed her uniform.
Dumbasses.
The dormitory is stocked with uniforms. Did you hide one behind the stage in advance?
I remember seeing Himiko go to the gym this morning, carrying a uniform and a towel.
Oh, poor Himiko.
Ah! Why would you say that?
I see. She had a towel too. She may not have had time to fully dry her hair. But her short hair and hat ensured we were none the wiser.
Himiko can't get wet, because her body repels water.
And I guess it's hard to kind of tell with anime hair how wet the hair is or not. It was the only thing I was like, I mean, she could just change her uniform, but like, how would she do whatever with her hair?
Huh? Like a duck?
Himiko, come on. Give it up already.
Aww.
Fine. You win.
She just wants to make people happy with real magic. I bet that's it.
It's just like you said. The water tank and staircase both have mechanisms.
So I was correct.
But that doesn't mean I used them. I didn't need them.
Oh my god, she's still gonna push
My
it.
Magic.
Again with the magic crap. Were you dropped on your head as a kid?
Now that we understand how the trick was performed, let us move on.
Yes, let us proceed. Where did the culprit hide Ryoma's body? From our discussion earlier, his body could have been in the space inside the staircase.
But that's where Himiko would escape from, right?
So Himiko went in the stairs with the body? What kind of
Oh
kinky
my god,
shit is
Irma,
she
stop.
into?
That seems unlikely. There isn't enough space for 2 people to fit in there.
Yeah, the stairs are pretty cramped. It'd be hard to fit even Ryoma and Himiko in there. Who says they went in together? She could have made the switch as she was leaving the tank.
Anji, weren't you supposed to be her friend?
At the same time, she could have pulled out the body from inside the stairs.
Gonta didn't see her inside, though.
That way, she'd have room to put herself in there. See how
Oh, crap. Dang it, I keep doing that.
I think that explains how Himiko changed places with Ryoma's body.
But Gonta didn't see her in the tank.
Wait a minute! Why did you automatically assume it was Himiko?
Who else but Himiko could have
I
done
know,
it?
right? Anji, you were supposed to be her friend. I like Himiko with Tenko better. Oh.
Angie, you spent more time with Himiko than any of us, so why are you accusing her?
You may think you're protecting Himiko, but what if she really is the culprit? We'll all die, and it will be all your fault. Atua will lose precious devotees. Are you okay with that, Tenko?
I'm totally fine with that.
Shut up with your stupid Atua crap. What?
I don't care what anyone says.
Oh, she just means like, I don't care about you guys. I don't care if we all fucking die. Essentially what Weeby was saying is Kaede last time, except I mean it. Himiko's my waifu, she didn't do it.
Himiko would never murder someone. That's what I believe more than anything.
Aw, Tenko. Your little crush on Himiko is cute. Yeah.
I want to believe in her, no
Aw.
matter what. If I can't do that, then I'd rather just die.
Oh, poor Tenko.
So until this body takes its final breath, I'm gonna keep believing in Himiko.
Gonta's account and second meet and greet. It's gonna be Gonta's
Only
account,
one who
right?
could have switched out Ryoma's body is Himiko herself.
When Himiko was escaping the tank, she dragged out the body hidden in the stairs
There we go.
and simply switched places with it.
Are you telling me you saw that happen?
No one could have seen that. It would have occurred in the middle of the show, when the tank was covered with a curtain.
So basically, no one saw anything.
I didn't do it, I swear. Ryoma's corpse wasn't in the staircase.
Fucking liar.
Quit lying, you donkey-lipped con artist. She's not lying. She's not a con artist, and she doesn't have donkey lips.
Okay. Is it possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places? It is possible that Himiko and Ryoma switched places in the water, but I feel like I'm forgetting an important point.
The only one who could
I just want to do that so I could try to get the V. I want those mono coins, damn it. Yeah, yes. Give me the mono coins. I want the sexy free time events. Okay. I want that love hotel
Someone
key.
did see inside the tank. It was Gonta. Gonta had climbed onto the stage and was looking into the tank from above. Isn't that right, Gonta?
Yeah, Gonta saw down into tank, but saw no one in there.
No one was in there?
Yeah, no one. Guess that clue no good, huh?
No, that's actually a great clue, because if Ryoma's body was hidden inside the staircase, Himiko would have had to pull them out before she went inside.
I do like the little hats that they put on them. That's cute.
There certainly wasn't enough room in the staircase for both of them. But that means, if the tank was empty when Gonta looked, Ryoma's body must not have been hidden in the staircase.
What if they squeezed into that space with Ryoma's body to avoid getting caught?
She had no need to worry about us witnessing her at that point. For the entire stage was hidden behind a curtain. To all but Gonta, anyway.
Then the culprit never would have considered hiding inside the staircase with the body. Entering the staircase after moving the body is much faster, and seems more rational too.
Then Ryoma's body wasn't hidden in the stairs?
Someone better say where the fucking body was hidden, or I'm gonna start cutting throats!
It was in the piranha tank, I'm pretty sure. Where is Ryoma's body hidden? We need to pin that down. It's clear that it was not inside the staircase, but where?
Where were you hiding Ryoma's body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space for Himiko.
Well, how about behind the curtain?
If there was a way to enter the tank from there, then it would be plausible.
Or maybe the body was in the tank all along, but we just couldn't see it.
No.
Impossible. You'd need top-notch visual effects to pull that off.
And what of the tank containing the piranhas?
No way! If you put a body in there, the piranhas would have eaten it way before we saw it.
But
like I
if
feel
the
like they
body and
did.
piranhas were separated, then it wouldn't have been devoured, correct?
Okay, so that's what they did. They used the pain, I guess, then to separate his body from the piranhas. Okay, interesting. And so when it fell down, that's why it was at the bottom of the tank, right? Why was it not eaten by the piranhas, even though he was in the same tank? There was one piece of evidence that the crime scene that might explain it.
Where were you hiding
Okay, so it was
Ryoma's
that.
body?
It wasn't really in the stairs, was it?
After all, there was only enough space
I really
for
was kind of like confused. I was like, I know he's in the piranha tank for
Well,
sure. I
how
just wasn't
about
really sure what the
behind the
pain was.
Couldn't see it.
I changed my mind on you. You're the Hagakure of this game.
Impossible. You'd need
Himiko's
top-notch
too
visual
precious
effects
to be
pull that
Hagakure.
off.
If the body and separated.
I agree.
Here we go. Can't tell if it's showing them on the agree points or not. Like if I'm getting the V counter or
This
not.
hypothesis is correct. The body and the piranhas were separated. This was accomplished using the square glass pane found in the tank.
Just as I thought.
I feel like that'd be really hard to do from the window if the culprit did it at nighttime though.
Using that glass pane as a divider, a safe space could be created in the tank. It is in such a space that the body could be stored, separated from the piranhas.
Then that means Ryoma's body was hidden in the piranha tank the whole time!
So Ryoma's body fell into the water tank with the piranhas?
Gonta knew it!
What is it, Gonta?
Gonta was above stage when piranhas fall. That's why Gonta sees something no one else could. When piranhas fell, going to see some big thing fall into water tank with them.
Right when the timer hit 0, the buzzer went off. And then... the bottom of the suspended tank swung and Goken and the murky water and shadowy shapes inside. Fell straight into the water tank Himiko was swimming in. Huh? Huh? I love you, Gonta, but you could have told us that sooner.
Now going to think about it, going to maybe see Ryoma's body.
When the piranhas dropped from the tank, I thought I saw something bigger drop as well. The water tank on the bottom is made completely out of glass, correct? You can see what is happening through the glass. Can you really hide a body in the tank?
It was murky, though.
Even in murky water, a dead body would still be visible in a glass tank.
Unless a certain something was used to obscure the body.
A certain something?
We all agree that the glass pane was used to separate the body from the piranhas, correct? Well, that method has the added benefit of hiding the body from view.
Huh? How could you hide a body like that?
How was the culprit able to conceal the body in the piranha tank? Okay. Just the crayon piranhas, right? I mean, I would assume as much. Because, I mean, once you put the glass in there, I mean, then it's, like, harder to see everything. So I'm just gonna do that.
This is it!
Hell yeah. You're not sucking so
It was
far,
the
Weeby.
piranhas. The piranhas were obscuring the body.
Huh? The piranhas?
That's right. Remember what Angie said during the investigation?
I noticed it right as the show started. I feel like there are more piranhas today than yesterday when we were preparing.
They increased that significantly? I didn't know piranhas fuck like rabbits.
It seemed that way, but it wasn't that the actual number of piranhas increased. The glass pane divided the tank nearly in half, right? The piranhas got crowded together, making it look like there were more of them.
The more densely the piranhas are packed, the harder it is to see past them.
Because of that, it was difficult to see the body hidden in the tank.
That glass pane was the lid from the piranha tank.
Yeah.
It was really easy to detach that lid, so it's no wonder they used it as a divider.
I don't think they ever said if the lid was like on beforehand or not. Because I guess like I'm just trying to figure out how they did it from like the window. Because like I said, I really do feel like it had to have been at nighttime. At least like on the edge of nighttime, you know? To where they would be too nervous to be in the gym. So I wonder if they could just like push it in there. I guess, yeah, if it was the top, they could just kind of maybe like push it in slightly. Angle it into where it goes in there. I don't know what else they would have used to push it in though, because I'm not sure if you could put like your hand in the gym or not, or how strict Monokuma is with those rules. But I don't know. I just, maybe like they had their body in there partially when it wasn't nighttime, and then when nighttime struck was when they dropped, I guess, like the stuff in the pool that they couldn't get out. Maybe, I don't know.
Gee, thanks for telling us that useless detail.
What the heck are you saying? That detail was super useful. Sure, the lid looks a little big, but if you set it diagonally, it would fit perfectly. Nice job, Himiko! Your explanation was awesome.
This much evidence? It seems like the body was definitely in the piranha tank.
Congrats, Himiko! Now there should be no reason for anyone to suspect you.
Tenko cares more about Himiko than she does herself.
Really?
Oh, I like Himiko though. She's sweet.
Yeah, because if you didn't switch places with the body, then you couldn't have killed him.
It only means we now have other suspects. You are not cleared of suspicion just yet.
Okay, but still.
Like just what I was saying, just like, I don't really care about myself.
is happy for you.
Waifus are more important than life. I feel that, Tenko. I feel that.
Apologize, Angie. You and your Atua better tell Himiko you're sorry right now.
Atua is sleeping. He went to bed angry because you all doubted him.
What a petty-ass guy.
No, it's okay. We shouldn't be mad at Angie. We should be mad at this class trial, at this killing game.
Oh, Himiko! Bless your sweet, kind heart.
That's what Atua said.
Oh no, Himiko, stop it with the Atua stuff.
What?
It's too bad that the handsome god went to bed angry, though.
Himiko's still brainwashed! But I'm not giving up just yet. This is gonna be a breeze. Great, now what are we gonna do? We're back to square one.
And why are we back to square one?
Because any of us could still be the culprit. Jeez! You flunked out of Tard School or something?
Nuh-uh. Not everyone. We can narrow it down to whoever doesn't have an alibi yet.
Yeah, the timing is so weird.
Eh? What alibi?
I guess I should have known a dumb whore pig like you wouldn't understand. So let me explain.
Who you calling a dumb pig?
If there's this much evidence, then there's no mistake the body was hidden in the piranha tank. But for someone to plant the body in there with such limited time is pretty tricky.
Kokichi brings up a valid point, yeah, because the gym closes at nighttime. So, like, was it maybe on the edge of nighttime then? Maybe I was wrong thinking that. Like, they did it while they could still technically go in the gym, or... I don't know, I just don't... I feel like Monokuma probably would be strict enough to where it's like, you can't even have your arm in the gym at 10 p.m. kind of thing, so... Maybe it is, I don't know, I guess we'll figure it out. Kokichi brings up a valid point. There's only one time the culprit could have set up the scene. Fuck me. Okay. For the show this morning, yesterday during nighttime, yesterday before nighttime.
That's it! It was done yesterday, before nighttime.
Ding, ding, ding! The ultimate detective gets it right again!
Okay, so yeah, it probably was like on the edge of nighttime because, yeah, the stuff in the pool too, that they couldn't get out.
Wait, how do you know it was before nighttime yesterday?
Stop asking me dumbass questions. It could have been solved with the process of elimination.
So sassy.
Jeez. Fine. I'll explain it to the itty-bitty pea-brained bitchlet.
Bitchlet?
First, the gym was closed during nighttime, so no one could have entered.
If you try to enter the gym at night, it'll go off.
You talking about my butthole?
What? Butthole?
No, she means the alarm.
Where did that come from?
After nighttime passed, morning came. But hiding the body before the show was...
Impossible! Himiko and I were waiting in front of the gym before the morning announcement.
Which leaves only one possibility. It was done before nighttime yesterday. Anyone who doesn't get this is just as stupid as the whore bitchlet over there.
So the culprit placed Ryoma's corpse in the piranha tank before nighttime yesterday? Which means he was also killed during that time frame.
Yeah, let me look at my notes. This was confusing as hell. I want to know what Maki was doing during this time. I mean, I feel like she's way too suspicious to be the culprit, but like, I don't know. I still want to know.
Yay! Now we know what time the crime happened, right?
I still don't really get it, though. Can we narrow down the time of death a bit more?
I'm sure we can narrow it down more if we consider the source of the information. Witnessing Ryoma, right?
This is it!
I'm like doubting myself so much because I feel like I did so bad last trial.
Ryoma alive, we can narrow down the time of death. Kirumi, You were asking everyone when they had last seen him, right?
Yes, Gonta was the last person who saw Ryoma.
What? Really?
And when was the last time Gonta saw Ryoma?
When Gonta was inviting everyone to insect meet and greet, so... Gonta think that was maybe 8 p.m.?
If he was last seen at 8 p.m. and was killed before nighttime officially began...
Then we can assume the crime took place between 8 o'clock and 10 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
So all we must do is find someone with no alibi for that time period, yes? Simple enough. After all, most of us were detained by Gonta then.
If I recall correctly, the only people that weren't there besides Ryoma...
That would be the four of us. Myself, Kaito, Mew, and also Maki.
Well, Kirumi, you would tell the truth, even if it screwed you over.
I wouldn't do that.
I do this for everyone. It is my duty to unveil the truth, so I do not care if people suspect me.
Ah, beautiful! Your spirit of self-sacrifice is just too beautiful!
I will also say this. The crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night, and I was at the gym during that time.
Dang. Maybe she didn't do it, God. I was kind of thinking she was the most suspicious, but if she's just coming out and being like, I was at the gym and I'm suspicious, then I guess maybe she's like a red herring or something. I was kind of wondering if maybe she was too obvious.
But I was only there for about 5 minutes.
Yeah, I did remember that though too, because she ran into Oma like right after he left, which was 5 minutes. Yeah, 5 minutes after, I guess like the insect meet and greet started or whatever.
Why would you even say that, though? You're tying a noose around your neck, you know.
I don't care if it was 5 seconds. It's way too suspicious that you were alone in the gym. I think the cleaning lady here is the culprit. You killed Ryoma, didn't you?
It's too soon to tell. We should hear what everyone has to say, right?
Fuck that noise!
But Mew, you don't have an alibi for when the crime occurred either, do you?
You think I'm suspicious? I don't even know where the gym is.
Doesn't telling such obvious lies make you more suspicious, Mew?
The other two without alibis are Kaito and Maki. Let us hear your testimonies.
I was in my research lab the whole time. I didn't go to the gym.
But that cannot be proven, can it?
What about Kaito? Only murderers grow out creepy facial hair like mustaches and goatees.
You little shit, Oma. Oh my god.
What? My goatee's not creepy. It gives me a glamorous celebrity vibe.
Don't insult the best boy.
Anyway, among those four, the culprit must be the one who doesn't have an alibi.
I apologize, but given the circumstances, we have no choice but to suspect you.
Suspect who? Who's the culprit?
Wait up! Why are you guys suspicious of me? I've been helping the whole time!
Oh wait, I remember now. I do have an alibi.
You will see whether or not I am suspicious as the trial progresses.
Kokichi saw me naked, so that's my alibi.
I'm
No
not
way
the
I'm the
culprit.
culprit!
Oh no, the mass panic debate is gonna start. That's what you're thinking, right? Well, you're exactly correct, buddy, but let me give you another tutorial first. The mass panic debate this time around will have loud voice dialogue. It's when your opponent shouts their opinion in a loud voice. That blocks out everyone's argument. Even if you see a weak point, you can't refute it. Oh no, what do I do then? That's what you're thinking, right? Luckily, it's like white noise. Shut 'em up with the X button splicer. After that, all the arguments will be audible again. Then you just shoot the truth bolt at the weak spot. You know the drill. Better get that V counter. Thank you for understanding. Okay. Cool rules, Maki alone with Ryoma.
I'm running away from Gonta!
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
things got a little heated if you catch
Until
my
they
drift.
left with
Nothing
Gonta.
perfect. What's Monkey's alibi?
Then right before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was in
Are
my
you
research
sure
lab
you
the
did
whole
not
time.
stay
What?
at the
No,
gym?
in my own room. Jeez.
I need to sort out everyone's statements just like Kaede did. I need to calm down. Focus on one at a time.
I was
I
only
was
alone in
running
the gym
away
for
from
about...
Gonta.
What is your
Tried
alibi?
hiding in the
5
classroom.
When I was running from
I even
Gonta,
tried hiding in the girls' bathroom.
Stupid count. Okay, it's Kokichi's count, right? How about Kurumi? Yeah. Immediately after Kokichi left the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 9 p.m. last night, he was caught by Kurumi in the entrance hall. He stayed with her until 10 p.m. After, he went to the dorms and returned to the Ultimate Entomologist lab at 11 p.m. So yeah, it's Kokichi's count. Defending Kurumi. Okay, maybe she didn't do it. I was so stupid, I thought the red herring was the person that did
Right
this.
before nighttime, I got tired and fell asleep.
Damn it.
Did you really leave the gym at 9 p.m.?
I was
Are
in my
you
Okay,
sure
Kaido,
you
yell
did
at
not
me.
stay at the
No,
gym?
in
No.
my own room. Jeez.
No, damn it. Damn it. Okay. Here's what it's like I did. Focus on one side. There we go.
I heard it!
Ah, damn it. I didn't get the V though. Ah.
No, I think Kirumi is telling the truth. Kokichi's story proves it.
Right when I got to the entrance hall, Kurumi spotted me. That was right after I left Gonta's lab, so it was right around 9 p.m. She started throwing questions at me left and right, asking if I was up to no good. She just kept talking, then finally let me go at 10 p.m. when nighttime rolled around. A whole hour? Well, only the first half hour was a lecture, then we played tag for the other half.
Kokichi met Kirumi at 9 p.m., and they were together until nighttime.
Okay. I guess it was because I was thinking that, like, it had to be nighttime because of the pool thing. So it was like, well, if it was at nighttime, then, I don't know, I guess, yeah, I guess that was stupid. I guess it was stupid of me thinking that. It's just like the stuff with the pool, you can't get it out at nighttime, so I guess it would make sense that, yeah, have to be from 9 to 10, and essentially, I guess whenever they finished setting up the murder, it was so close to 10 that they couldn't get whatever was in the pool outside of the pool. So I guess she would have an alibi, so, I don't know, I guess, suspecting the wrong person. I don't know. Kokichi met Kurumi at 9 p.m. and they were together until nighttime.
Gonta went to the gym to catch Himiko and Angie 5 minutes before 9 o'clock.
Yeah.
After I left Gonta's lab, I ran into Kirumi. I'm pretty sure Kirumi stayed at the gym 5 minutes till 9 o'clock.
This information could have been told to us beforehand.
Sorry, forgot. I definitely didn't keep it a secret to make the trial more interesting.
Forgot? It seems far more plausible that you were telling another lie.
Unlike robots, we meatbags can't pull out our memories from our hard drive.
Was that supposed to offend me? Your irrationality fills me with pity.
If I am the culprit, that would mean I killed Ryoma within 5 minutes, transported him to the gym, and hid him in the piranha tank. This seems highly unlikely.
If you called Ryoma out to the gym and killed him there, you wouldn't need to move him. All you would have to do is hide him in the piranha tank.
Gonta was in the midst of heading to the gym to capture Angie. Are you claiming I took advantage of that and called Ryoma for a rendezvous at the gym?
Okay.
That'd be pretty difficult. We should probably look at other possibilities.
Maybe someone snuck into the gym while Kirumi and I were busy talking.
The only ones capable of that are the other three with no alibis.
Mew, Kaito, and Maki! Ah, you're including me too?
But there's actually one person we can rule out of the suspects list.
Right? There's one person who's totally not suspicious. Say who it is already.
I wish it was you, Kaido. One person he eliminated as a suspect, according to Kokichi, is when he saw Aruma naked. He must be talking about that figure he saw. They certainly would have an alibi. I wonder if we're gonna see like art for it. We need to pin that down. Who was that? I wonder. It was definitely Kaido. The key to that fact lies in Kokichi, Gonta, and Miyu's statements. According to what we know, that figure Kokichi saw must be. It was definitely Kaido. Running around in lingerie. God, I bet it was hot.
That's it! Kokichi, you're talking about Mew, right?
What? Mew?
Yeah, you can take her off the list. She actually has an alibi.
Booyah! Suck it, nerds!
Wait a sec. Since when does she have an alibi?
If you compare everyone's statements, there's no other possibility.
Oh yeah, I did see something odd while Kurumi was lecturing me. Something odd? I saw a half-naked girl wandering around the courtyard in her underwear. It was too dark for me to make out who it was, but I saw her walk around for a bit.
A girl walking around half naked?
Who else could it be but the horny exhibitionist Mew?
We can't just jump to conclusions like that. He just saw a shadow, right?
It was me, man.
That could have been anyone walking around in women's underwear.
He's really gonna go for it. Oh my god.
That'd be a whole different issue.
No, it's Mew, without a doubt. Mew and Gonta's statements prove it.
Oh, Gonta see Miyu, but Gonta's face get red hot, so Gonta no could bring her here.
Your face got hot, you mean you were hot on her trail, right?
No, she used her, what she called it, secret woman weapon, and then... Poor Gonta.
Oh, well. I had to use my secret woman weapon, and let's just leave it at that.
I see. It sounds like Gonta got an eyeful,
Why couldn't I have a secret woman weapon?
What? Why the heck were you in your underwear, Mew?
Oh, well, 'cause, you know,
I'm pretty stacked, so... I figured I'd take my clothes off so Gonta would be too flustered to touch me. That's my story and I'm sticking to it, you cockroaches!
Oh, I do get to see a picture of it.
Rushed to both of Gonta's heads because he got super embarrassed.
God, Miyu. Poor Gonta. Not gentlemanly.
Mew was in her underwear, and Gonta got a weird feeling.
Oh, Gonta, you're a true gentleman.
So Gonta ran away.
Well, when you got the body of a goddess, it's only natural to want to flaunt it. I show my panties to the boys all the time.
Yeah, even though she looks so freaked out.
And I mean all the time. So you're welcome, Gonta. Think of me during your next tug session.
Miyu is too much.
Most of that was unintelligible nonsense, but it would seem that Mew has an actual alibi.
Yep, it took a while, but at least we got everyone's alibis cleared up. We should remember all of this in case we need to recall these events again.
Alibis for yesterday has been recorded in the monopad. Cool. So now it's just Kaido and Maki.
Kaito and Maki as the only ones with no alibis.
Then one of them must be the culprit. But which one, I wonder? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch the culprit by its...
Hold up! Don't decide just yet!
2 prime suspects, Kaido and Maki. It's way too early in the trial for it to be one of them. But something inside me doesn't want to accuse Kaido. He's my bro. I want to believe Kaido until he's proven guilty. I will trust him. Aw, I like their little friendship.
Maybe we should determine the sequence of events. The culprit
No, we should do something more fun. And I have the perfect idea. We narrowed it down to 2 people. And one of those two is the culprit, right? Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier.
I was thinking though, I don't know. And like, it's way too early in the trial. And Kaido said that he made like a promise or something that morning. Maybe him and Maki have been hanging out. I was thinking maybe, well, what did he say he made the promise for? Because somebody was like, because I was at first when he said something about a promise, I was like, because he was such a big tennis fan, I was like, ah, crap. Maybe he made like a promise to Ryoma to restore his dignity by, I don't know, some crazy plot twist or something, but I don't think it's that. Because yeah, the promise was that morning, so it probably was, he wasn't there at the show. Okay, there's Kaido. Gonta was there, he wasn't there, he was, she wasn't. She was. Yeah, so literally everybody besides Kaido and Maki weren't there. And he said he had a promise that morning. So he was probably hanging out with her. She really is my waifu.
Since we don't have to randomly accuse each other, finding the truth just got much easier.
So let's find the truth with a more effective method.
And what is this effective method?
Another
if one
mini
of them is
game.
the culprit, then the innocent one should know who the guilty one is. Yeah? Because if you know you're not the culprit, then you can just accuse the other person.
Yes, that is true.
Which means there is one person among us who definitely knows who the culprit is. To that someone who knows, do your best to convince us. Work harder.
Work harder?
Have the two argue for their innocence. That's how we'll decide our culprit.
Even if we did that, wouldn't they just pass the blame back and forth?
Yeah, but it'll be more interesting to watch.
And...
Yeah.
Huh?
You guys talk about cooperation and teamwork, but you're all afraid. You're too scared to point your fingers at others, so you hide behind the word trust. How do you expect to find the culprit when you're all worried about each other's feelings? If you're planning to expose a liar, then you have to corner them psychologically. Only then will they reveal their true self as a liar, hiding beneath a layer of deceit!
God, Oma, you sound like you have a rock hard rager right now. Jeez. Oh my god.
If we want to find the liar, I suggest that the two suspects argue against each other. No more pointless deductions. All we need is for them to fight for their lives.
Oh my god. You had the creepy sprite out again. Oh my god.
We'll catch the culprit in their lies when we find a contradiction.
That sprite is so creepy. Just pulls it out randomly. You are crazy, Oma. Oh my god.
We'll scare the culprit until they screw up. That's how a true class trial works. Right, Monokuma?
A development like that would liven things up a bit.
Yep, I totes agree.
You're agreeing with Monokuma? Just whose side are you on?
I'm on your side. I don't want to die either, you know. That's why we need to take this seriously. A hot debate to smoke out the liar.
And how do you expect us to start this?
If you guys need some help getting started, I can give out the first topic. Our first topic is
Looks so creepy, Oma.
Ta-da!
The Cubs pad.
Not just any Cubs pad, but the one given to our latest victim.
Oh, so he got it out of the room. Interesting. So does it have somebody? Well, there's no way that it's the culprit's video then, because it's the trial just started.
When we started investigating, I went straight to his room to borrow it.
So it wasn't the culprit who took the video from his room. It was you.
And the reason why I brought it out just for this occasion is because one of these two had Ryoma's motive video. Dun dun dun!
One of these two had it?
And for us to figure that out, we need to know who this motive video belongs to. Take a guess, everyone. Whose motive video did Ryoma have?
The motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaito's or Maki's? I have no... Oh. Oh my god. I was like, who's... Oh wait. Oh fuck me, I had Kaito's. The motive video that Ryoma had, was it Kaito's or Maki's? I wonder. I should know the answer. The motive video. Who did he have? Had to be Maki's.
That's it.
Weeby, if you got that fucking wrong.
Maki's motive video, right?
Wow, how did you ever guess? Ooh, I know! It's because the motive video that you have belongs to Kaito.
Oh, I wonder if Kaito's gonna get upset about that.
Process of elimination wins again. The obvious answer was Maki, right?
Is that true, Shuichi?
Yes, you're right.
Aw.
And what about that? Just because Ryoma had my motive video, that doesn't make me the culprit.
Finally, you said something! This is how a debate should be. I only brought up the motive video to make you talk.
Excuse me?
He just wants to know what she was doing.
Okay, now that we got the party rolling, let's get you and Kaito ready to argue. Remember, if you're not the culprit, then that means the other one is. Got that? Let's start this extreme death debate. Tear up the other's lies, rip each other apart.
What are you onto, Oma?
Wait just a minute. What are you trying to...
Yeah.
Quit screwing around! We don't need to debate who's a culprit! I'm not the culprit! That's for sure.
Which means...
Kaito, wait. Maybe Kokichi is wrong. Maybe he...
But Maki isn't a culprit either.
Yeah.
Huh?
What?
Yeah, I think... Because, yeah, I was wondering about the promise he made or whatever. So maybe it was to Maki to hang out. Because they're the only two people that were left that weren't at the show or dead. Besides Oma. But I made a promise to Oma. I don't think that was the case. So they probably were hanging out. And I guess maybe they have each other's alibis. Does he know what's going on in her room then? Because I do want to know what was up with her. I wonder if Oma's just kind of screwing with us too in the motive videos somebody else's, and he already knows who the culprit is. I kind of felt that way with the last one too. Like he already knew that Kaede was the culprit, but he just wasn't gonna say anything. He was trying to screw with us, kind of like, I mean, I guess like Komaeda always wanted us to reach the truth because of, you know, hope and all that crap, but like he always did kind of try to like, I don't know, screw with us in the trials as well, I guess, to build up more hope or whatever it was. So I kind of feel like he's probably just screwing with us, and he knows he like knows the culprit the whole time. He probably took it just so he could have a more interesting class trial, honestly. He was probably like, oh, it'll be boring if like we have the Cubs pad and everybody knows immediately who did it, so I gotta screw with this. Or maybe something along those lines, because he does seem so much about like, entertain me, peasants. Even though like I'm sure there's more to his character as well, because it's confusing, because like what Kaito was saying, like maybe he was trying to get us to all cooperate with the Cubs pads, but they does stuff like this. I need to finish his free time events.
Huh? Really? You're saying neither of you are the culprit? Then what would be the point of this whole debate?
Who cares about that? All I know is that neither me or Maki are the culprit. It's just a hunch I've got.
Yeah.
Hunch? Are you being serious? You do know all our lives are on the line here, right? And you're betting our lives on just a hunch?
You don't get it. This isn't just any hunch. This is an official hunch from the Kaito Momota, luminary of the stars.
What?
How illogical. This is even more difficult to comprehend than Kokichi's antics.
You're totally not serious. You can't be that stupid, right?
No, he might actually be that stupid. Damn idiot!
A damned idiot!
Hey, don't call me an idiot! Anyway, me and Maki aren't the culprit. There's no doubt about it. I believe in Maki.
You what?
You believe in her? But based on what?
Huh? I don't gotta base it on anything. No matter where the clues point. In the end, the only thing that matters is what I believe, right? Whether I believe or not. Whether I want to believe or not. That's the only thing that matters.
So, you do not have any evidence.
Only baseless conjecture.
But I totally get where he's coming from, because I want to believe in Himiko too.
Want to believe, huh? Yeah, I think I understand that.
Wanting to believe in someone is a beautiful act, yes. However, it is a sentiment that has no place in a class trial.
He's an idiot after all.
It's okay to be idiot, as long as you believe in people.
Guys, I said don't call me an idiot. It really hurts my feelings.
No. It's true. That's not what a class trial is about. You're supposed to think logically. You can't let your feelings get into it. It's absurdity. Total absurdity. But then again, that absurdity saved me before, right? Yeah, because Kaede lied for him. Or, no, wait. Okay, never mind. Why? Why do you trust me, Kaido? There's a chance that I'm the Cole. I believe in you because I want to. Do I need a reason other than that? What? Isn't that why you believed in Kaede? Okay, so yeah, that's what they're going for. I mean, sure, I might get betrayed in the end, but if I worry about that, I won't be able to believe in people. I want to believe in. Am I gonna have to lie for him? If I can trust my logic, maybe I should trust Kaido's feelings, too. Yeah, it'll work out in the end, so I'm gonna lie for my husband now.
I'll believe in Maki as well.
And my waifu. My new waifu.
That's our Kaido, right? Making us think with our hearts.
Aww.
You too? How could the ultimate detective believe in someone without proof?
I hate this Care Bearsy huggy shit. I just wanted to see them duke it out.
But there's no proof linking Maki or Kaido to this crime either. I believe in innocent until proven guilty. For now, they are innocent.
Right on, Shuichi. I knew I picked a good sidekick.
And by the way, I might be the ultimate detective, but I'm in training. I told you that, didn't I? I'm just an apprentice, not a real detective.
How do you plan to get closer to the truth without suspecting either of them? Unless you have evidence to the contrary, these two will remain suspect.
So I just have to turn it around, right?
Huh?
Can finally find out what she was doing in her lab.
It's not like I owe that idiot a favor or anything just because he defended me. But that hopeless idiot may have encouraged me a bit.
Seriously, enough's enough! Stop calling me an idiot!
What are you trying to say, Maki?
I didn't want to say anything, but I can't stay silent forever. So I'll tell you.
Oh? Tell us what?
I met up with Ryoma during nighttime
Oh,
yesterday.
interesting. Interesting. Well, that'll be good, though. Can finally narrow down the suspect list. Because, like, when I was writing everything down, I was like, God, this is just way, way too broad. Even, like, trying to deduce, like, the exact time. What?
With Ryoma? At nighttime?
Oh, it was already nighttime. Yeah.
So Ryoma was still alive at nighttime?
Okay, so my first deduction was right. God, I feel like I'm going back and forth so much. Okay, so my first deduction was right about it being nighttime. So they must have, yeah, so yeah, they did use the window to find a way to put him in there, essentially before night. Yeah, I was thinking, I guess, since they were automatically saying, oh, it was during, I guess, you know, not nighttime, but maybe they, like, went at the end of, like, not nighttime, and then essentially like, I don't know, they just like didn't time the murder well and then they had to leave the stuff in the pool because of nighttime or something along those lines. But hopefully, yeah, now we can kind of narrow it down a little bit better if it is at nighttime. So that was what I was originally assuming. So, okay, and I feel like that kind of, I don't know, I'll figure it out.
I thought the crime took place between 8 and 10 o'clock at night.
But that's wrong, because I met up with Ryoma during nighttime.
If that's true, then we have no basis for suspecting only Kaito and Maki.
That's right. Everyone suspected them, because they have alibis for those times.
That means me and Maki aren't suspects anymore.
Quit fucking around! You think I'm dumb enough to swallow that line of crap?
Yes, this seems too convenient.
But why did Maki wait until now to mention that?
It's totally obvious! Maki's so desperate that she has to lie.
Was that a lie? No. No, it is Oma trying to screw with us. He has somebody else's Monocup's pad and is trying to make it seem like it was one of them just to kind of screw around with us. Did Maki lie to us? I severely doubt it. It's true, we don't have all the facts. But why would Maki say that now of all times? Why would she wait to say it now, though? I can't really read her. She's so mysterious. If I trust her innocence, I should believe her statement. But should I? Intermission already? Really? Oh my gosh. Oh, I guess it has been almost 2 hours. So yeah, I'm gonna stop it here, guys, because I heard this trial was 4 hours long, even though I really don't want to. It's getting kind of late. I don't want to keep my roommate up from recording. Also, I don't think my sanity could handle editing a 4-hour video and having to render that since I've been having so many rendering problems, so I guess I'll just have to pick it up. I'll try to get the second half out as like quickly as I possibly can, though. Like, hopefully 2 days and not 3 days, because it's like, man, I feel like this is gonna put me behind schedule doing like 2 1.5 hour long. I don't know, I feel like this episode's probably gonna be like 1.5 hours, which is like, dang it, like I wanted to keep them all around like 2.5. But for continuity's sake, I better just stop the intermission. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll continue this class trial later, I guess. I'll see you guys real soon.
Subscribe to Weeby News for more hope-filled videos.